Ever since I put in this 240 volt receptacle for my new kettle, I've been annoyed that the cover plate is a screwed one and not a screwless Lutron one like they are in the rest of my house. So today, when I was at Rona, I found a older style Lutron Casada plate to make the toggle style switches, and I'm going to drill it out and make it so that it'll work for this receptacle. Here's how I'm going to make this happen. I've decided to put masking tape on the front of it so it doesn't get scratched up and so that it doesn't blow through the plastic and make it bad. And I'm going to attach it to this scrap piece of flooring. I've already marked the center. It got a little messed up, but I know which one the line is. So it'll be attached to this, probably just with some tape because I don't want to drill through here or clamp it in the vise. And I cannot find my bigger hole saw, so I'm using this one for knocking out boxes. It's only 1 inch, and then I'll use this Dremel tool in my drill because I don't want to go Dremel speeds with it to round this out to the final shape, and I think that should work not bad. I've now decided to mount this whole setup in the vise because I don't want it walking around on my worktop as I drill through it. So here goes, let's see. We've made it into the flooring. We're just starting to contact the cover plate. And we are through. The hole looks decently clean. So now I'll bring it up, see how well the actual receptacle fits in there, and then hone out what I need to. Unfortunately, sometime in the manufacturing process, I lost the screws for this, but luckily I have a surplus of Lutron cover plates that are pretty scratched up that I got for free from a job at work. That's why my whole house is done in these. I definitely didn't pay $5 a piece for these units. So I'll just steal 2 of these screws from the worst looking one and transplant them into this, which might need a bit of cleaning up, but you don't see it anyway, so as long as it works. Well, as it turns out, the first hole is actually the perfect size. I thought that hole saw was smaller than it was, but I guess it's made for 1 inch EMT connectors, which in turn are larger than 1 inches. So that's why it fits on here perfectly. It's more like 1.25 inches, and that's what I wanted. So now we just have to peel this off and see how it looks. So here it sits, now that the tape is off, and I think it turned out not bad. Could use a quick run over with my knife, maybe. Once again, I did do it quickly. Took off a few of the burrs. The back looks not as nice, but I don't care about the back. And here's how this ended up. You can see it fully clears in here. So now all we gotta do is take this unit off. Here's the final product. You can see it doesn't quite sit fully covering, but none of these plates do. The old one sat like that as well, and you couldn't adjust it. It's all full of gross stuff, and it's not technically the correct orientation. It should be this way, but that's how the normal duplex receptacle should be, and nobody does them like that. But now it fully matches the rest of the aesthetic I have going with my cover plates, and I can enjoy my tea in style. Beats that thing for sure, and definitely beats these toggle switches, but I actually don't mind them. I think that would look nice having these. Although these plates do look slightly different than a normal Lutron plate. You can see the side of that one doesn't quite come flush. If I go to another one, you can see they go right up, and that one's actually shallower. But I guess they're just a different design.